So next is Area 6. Oh, wait. Did we get everything in there?
Nope.
Okay.
We got lots of grass room. Area 6.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got like one thing. I forgot we kind of sped out of this area. Because we needed the power bomb for a lot of things in here, I think.
Yes.
And probably our baby Metroid.
I think it got to a point where it's just like, fuck it, we'll come back with the power bomb and the baby Metroid.
Right. The thing that would get rid of these damn green crystal blocks.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, there's probably a way to get up to the door over there. Unless it's a one-way door. I keep forgetting that is something this game does, which does annoy me. A one-way door. I hate one-way doors. Can we not grab that ledge?
No, but there's a problem.
Oh. Oh. Oh, those things. Okay. Remember, you have to do a spider ball for that to work. Well, alright. Never mind. That solves that problem. So you have to have spider ball active if you want to be able to fling off. For some reason, it only works when you cling to the wall. You think it would work better if you weren't clinging to the wall, but... Eh. What would I know? Ah, down there. Oh, there too. Thank goodness power bomb makes it so easy. Yes, now we can get in there. Okay. But yeah, I know a lot of game developers, particularly Japanese ones, were basically, you know, talking about how much they, you know, respected everything that Itagaki did, yeah. Like apparently he was a pretty cool dude too.
Yeah, he seemed like a really awesome person.
Like I heard a story, apparently like somebody like was like talking to him through Facebook and they were like chatting about stuff. To like the point like he actually befriended him, and when that dude eventually like started posting pictures of his like family, his new kids and all that, Itagaki was like commenting on it and stuff. Like it's rare you have people like that willing to just, you know, from a seemingly high position like that, just reaching out to the common man, just you know, willing to chat with.
Yeah.
Yeah, with their consumers and stuff like that. I mean, I know I always talk shit on the fact Double Stir just ended up being a shitty game that he was involved with, but I know there's a lot of development trouble with that.
I mean, I'll also say it like this, like, not every single game that he makes is, like, not... Like, there are some people that just, like, obscenely obsess over him, like, as... Like, I know one person that I used to follow on Twitch, like, obscenely obsessed over, like, every single game he uses, like, this touch of gold sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, no. I'm not gonna go that far, but
yeah.
I do respect him.
Nobody has a perfect track record. Nobody.
It's just disturbing. It's like, there's no real way you can... No real person should have that.
Shinji Mikami doesn't have a perfect track record. There's probably at least one game he's involved with that ended up being a turd. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah. It's like, there's no, like, that's fine. It's just, you know, not going to sit here and over-obsess over somebody that, you know...
Yep.
I don't have that much of a personality.
Legendary friggin' Shigeru Miyamoto was the reason Star Fox Adventures was a thing, and sucked. He was the reason Star Fox Zero was the way it was. It was pretty mixed.
I mean,
hell... I like Star Fox Adventures, but still. He's the reason that Flood was a thing in Mario Sunshine and ruined what would have been Super Mario 128. Like, yeah. A lot of, you know, seemingly legendary game developers, yeah, have stinkers every once in a while. Besides...
Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna have to...
Gonna have to run back towards the beginning?
Yeah, because look at I see 2 power Super Missile expansions I missed.
Yeah, I figured we were gonna have to dig deep in here. If we're near the teleporter, we can
Well,
take
I may
that.
as well at least go this way, since...
If we hit that teleporter, we can probably just warp back to the beginning. Oh, you're gonna check this out too, okay. So this is the way it gets us towards the end of the area. This is back where we fought Diggernaut. I imagine we got pretty much everything that way. I would think. Oh, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can grab this
That
and
makes
then
more
backtrack.
Gotcha. I can only see the map from So little detail from so far away.
It's the first time this is actually being useful.
Do they have like a list of like best video game producers? They probably have that as like production companies. So probably number 1 Nintendo, number 2 Capcom.
You want to try and at least look it up just for humor's sake? Eh.
IGN has a list of top 100 game creators. Oh God.
Guess that's a start.
Number 100, they have Ed Boon.
From
He did,
Mortal Kombat fame.
yes. And it looks like he also had involved with Street Fighter as well.
Oh, didn't know that.
Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, Ed Boon was involved with Mortal Kombat. You were right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ed Boon and John Tobias.
The notable ones about for him are Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, 3, and Gold.
Yep. They had a character dedicated to him and John Tobias.
Ah.
Noob Saibot.
Yep, John Tobias is the other one involved with that. Yep.
And if you look the names backwards, one of them is Boone and one of them is Tobias.
Ah, new sidebar. I see. Wow, I never knew that. Neat. Number 99, they have Toru Iwatani. Pac-Man.
Alright.
Toru Iwatani did the original Pac-Man. The other one they note is, oh, he also did Pac-Man Championship Edition. That was honestly a very good way to remix an old classic. Pac-Man Championship Edition was actually pretty freaking cool.
I have no history. I don't have that much.
How about you guys played it one time?
Championship edition?
I thought.
I don't think so.
Oh, I know you guys did a Pac-Man thing before. It was you, Nordiper, and Coda, I thought.
Maybe Coda might remember it more than I did, but
I was saying, I know it was like a weird remix version of Pac-Man, like added like weird things, like being able to get like dot chains and all that, or like being able to like extend your invincibility and stuff. Like, I know I've only played like a round of it or two, but I would say if you play the original Pac-Man, go to Championship Edition. It's a great way to like revitalize a classic.
yeah, because
Like one of the few times an arcade classic's actually been revitalized very well.
Like Pac-Man as a series is a series I respect more than I actually like.
I mean, yeah,
so,
it's a very simple game. I mean,
yeah.
you know, you at least play it once, you understand how it works. Like, okay, I can see the appeal. At least Championship Edition was a nice way to like, oh, a way to modernize it, make it like more fun. It's kind of neat. It makes me focus more on like the score attack aspect. It was neat though. I did not know the original creators involved with that too. Go figure. Number 98 is Yoji Shinkawa.
That's a familiar name.
Konami. He was involved with.
I know.
He was one of the big ones with the Metal Gear Solid games.
Yes. Another big name with
So he was one of the big ones with Kojima. Yep.
Yeah, that's a big thing about Metal Gear Solid is that he's not the only major player. It's just
Yeah, I was saying, I remember there was another big guy. Shinkawa, I think was it. Yeah.
yeah.
He also did Police Knots. I see. Oh, he also looks like he had involved with Zone of the Enders. Yeah, basically he worked on Kojima, so there's good stuff there. 97 is Koichi Ishii. Oh, he did a lot of stuff with Square, including Final Fantasy Adventure, whatever that is.
I want to say that's a Game Boy one.
Secret of Mana, Psychic Densetsu 3, okay, yep, heard about that, and Legend of Mana. Okay, he involves a lot of the Mana series. Yeah, basically that's his biggest thing in the Mana series. But he also did Final Fantasies 1 through 3, along with Saga Frontier. Number 96 is Jason Rubin. One of the Naughty Dog ones. He came with Crash Bandicoot and Jack.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. It's basically been Neil Druckmann since...
There was a couple of other people as well. There's like I forget the name. It's like Amy something.
Yeah, Amy was involved with Uncharted, I think?
Yeah.
I know
3.
Druckmann's big one is Last of Us, and the new game they're doing. I forget what it's called off the top of my head.
Wolverine. No, that's Insomniac, you bum.
Yep. Number 95, Alan Alcorn. Ah, he created the original Pong. Okay, so he is basically the one who created what people would see as the first, like, video game into the modern era with Pong.
Yep.
Hey, that deserves recognition.
I mean,
so.
Pong itself is a legendary game. For the history of the lesson, if nothing else.
Of course. Number 94 is Chis Sawyer. A lot of the Tycoon games. Roller Coaster Tycoon, Transport Tycoon.
Huh, didn't know he did more than just Roller Coaster.
Yeah, they had some of those. I didn't know if he did Sim City, but no. He just did the Tycoon games. Then again, I know the really cool... I'm sure you probably know the trivia, like the really cool thing about Roller Coaster Tycoon. Basically programmed in friggin' assembly. So basically, that thing can be ported anywhere. Because he managed to code that whole game in assembly. Looking at modern day programming, I can't imagine how much of a bitch that must have been.
Yeah, imagine trying to...
Like, I've like looked at assembly language and been like, oh, right, there's a lot of deep machine understanding I do not quite have to this intricate level.
Machine learning is a special kind of mental state test.
But if you master it, you can basically, like, it goes through, like, the fundamentals. So you can do anything with that. Then again, we're in a modern era of gaming where developers just do things for speed, not efficiency.
Yeah.
So, that's why games have bloated sizes now.
Because nobody knows how to optimize.
Now, I know that was something that some people praised the GameCube for, because many DVDs had smaller storage space, which means it, like, kind of forced some developers to actually have to optimize those games. It's weird to praise somebody for giving you less storage space, but if you're trying to, have a game be ported on multiple markets, sometimes you gotta try to work with what limited data you have. Unfortunately, with the rise of digital gaming, that's something that some people don't care about anymore.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of games are a bloated mess, have massive load times, and
just like the sizes in general are just stupidly massive.
And that's why Nintendo is still praised one of the AAA devs that cares about that, because they usually do not have that bloat. They code efficiently. Just remember, Mario Odyssey when it came out was like 3.8 gigs. Like, that could have been on a 3DS game cartridge. That's how efficient that was. I mean, it wouldn't have worked, but... the storage space of those is 4 gigs. My point still stands. Mario Odyssey was a 4 gig game. Honestly, I think, if I remember Knockout Bonanza, I think it was only like 11. Like, they are compression masters. Even Breath of the Wild was only like 11 gigs. I think Tears of the Kingdom ended up being like 14? It's amazing games that big can be that small. It only feels amazing because nobody does it anymore.
Like, there's no, like... Yeah, because it's like, here, everybody... Because it's just the massive optimization game.
Yeah, I look at Astrobot. I want to say that's like somewhere in the 20s. Like the low 20s, I think. At least if I remember correctly. Again, Japanese devs, they care about using their systems efficiently. They're very good.
They know how to emphasize their systems, which is something that a lot of the Western world don't really... Yeah. Like I said, in the Western world, a lot of the focus is on profits, not so much...
They focus on getting the game out, not so much like having it run the best it can be.
Or,
they try to
giving any respect to any of their workers.
Yep. And that's why people are trying to start using AI now. To try to create even more shortcuts for them. At least I know a lot of Japanese devs aren't trying to use AI, unless you're Square Enix.
And everyone just laughed them at the building.
I know Ubisoft's definitely trying to do it. People are pretty sure EA is going to do it.
Well, it's only a matter of time with EA.
Yep. And I know Activision has admitted they've used it for some of their Call of Duty stuff as well. For, like, creating some assets. I mean, none of it's surprising.
Yeah.
Well, depends on how much the audiences can take of AI-generated garbage. Okay, anyway, number 93, Chris Roberts. Is responsible for... Wing Commander. Okay. That has a lot of games in that series, jeez. One of the big space simulation genre, one of the first of its kind. I haven't played a Wing Commander game, but I am aware of how a lot of people really love those.
It's a name I've heard of, at least.
Yeah. I think it's something on, like, old PC stuff, yeah. I think. Oh my god, a woman! Number 92, Danielle Bunton Berry. An old school one, too. Ah, looks like old school strategy games? Let's see. If you've heard of whatever Mule is, M-U-L-E, from 1983.
Never heard of that.
Also did 7 Cities of Gold, Modem Wars, and Command HQ.
Huh.
Early real-time strategy games, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I guess one of the friggin'
So the origins of RTS.
foremother of frickin' RTS games, yeah. I feel like I heard one of those names. I almost want to say this is a little low, but that's probably just bias from me. Number 91, Masahiro Sakurai.
Yeah.
We know that from Kirby, Smash Brothers, that's basically it, but Kirby's Adventure was the very first one he did.
Yep.
And Smash Bros. Melee was basically the first he basically got to do whatever the hell he wanted, and he frickin' just... Well, it was just amazing how passionate he was back then. Helping out with Pokemon Gold and Silver to make that efficient. He helped out with Earthbound, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
He basically did all the Kirby games up to... I wanted to say the last one he was personally involved with, Squeak Squad. He might have been involved with Superstar Ultra, I forget. Oh, then again, he was involved with the original Superstar. I think he was involved with Superstar Ultra. The last new one he was involved with was Squeak Squad. But, yeah. Then again, Superstar Ultra is what really shaped the modern Kirby series and what it is now, so in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Smash Bros. Alone, I feel like I should put him higher, just how much care and time he takes in, like, getting a lot of characters and their intricacies just right and honoring all their legacies, like... It's the biggest crossover in gaming. Arguably the best. And then again, at that big a scale, you really have to be committed to nailing the details just right.
Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of competition on that front.
He's only done a few kinds of games, but hey, they're all really good.